Okay. Hello?
Right out of the center of the bat. Did you hear that? Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, the TPC Boston really starts to show its teeth here in the fifth hole.
Yeah, beautiful hole. That green up ahead, though, there's three different sections. Obviously, the easy section is that middle one where it just pokes out to the left.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from three different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Sixth hole here at TPC Boston, always a fan favorite. What do people like about it, Frank?
Well, it's like a goal kicker hole. There's these two big pine trees, and especially when you turn off that back tee. Hit it through that chute, avoid the two bunkers on the right, you're in prime position. That's fine.
Frank, the FedEx Cup playoffs have become so big, so important, and TPC Boston hosting one of those playoff events.
And a chance to get some momentum, too. You've just come off Barclays, so if you can start to string together a couple of good weeks in a row, you'll more than guarantee a start at the Tour Championship. Oh, this is right at it.
Played that one on the commercial side, as they say in a professional game, inside 30 feet.
Yeah, 27 feet to be precise, but to make it from there, that's asking for a bit.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, you hear it so often. This is a game of dealing with your miscues.
That's the beauty of this game of golf. It giveth and it taketh away.
Losing a bit of ground now in this tournament. With the bogey, falls to 2 over. Frank, now a big par 5, the 7th hole.
Yeah, there's an interesting feature on this par 5. About 100 yards short of the green is that huge cross bunker. So a good tee shot, that shouldn't be a problem. Stray a little, and then your mind is definitely on that.
Good tee shot, right in the short grass.
Is this who's watching this? Is this Kieran by any chance? Are you watching this?
Second shot.
Headed for the bunker? Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace.
See what happens there.
Might have a chance.
Looks like he just misread that.
You bastard.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make Michael Dublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Hole number 8 now, 213 yards in length, a par 3. And Frank, what can we expect?
Really narrow at the front of this green. A lot of mounding. Ball normally kicks towards the left. One place you don't want to go, though, is that left bunker. The bunker shot's all downhill from there.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. These putts keep the round together. Starting to climb back at +2.
He's climbing.
Frank, I don't know about you, but I love a good hot dog and a soda at the turn. Of course, it tastes a lot better after you've made par. How difficult is that proposition here at the 9th?
Well, if you stray with your tee shot here, you'll be making hamburgers, that's for sure.
Playing it point to point, fairway off the tee, fairway on the second shot, and now a really good angle to attack. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over.
Castle
Well, Frank, as they say up here in New England, that wraps up another wicked good round.
Yeah, you've just played one of the best golf courses up in New England area, and it was the best time of the year to play it.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship. Nothing wrong with that one. How about 300 yards and in the fairway? Now the second shot to the par 5. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Well, hello there. That's an eagle.
Oh, hello.
Might be languishing in the middle of the pack, but at least celebrate that.
Now at the par 4 15th, what do you think of this hole, Frank?
I love the strategy involved here. It's not just necessarily a driver off the tee. Smart play often comes on top here because it's a second shot hole.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Settles in over the putt. Frank well off the pace, but the true professionals, they keep digging, trying to get better. Frank, here at the 16th, you really see this sort of New England character, don't you?
Yeah, that stone wall now protects that sort of two-tiered green. And it sort of showcases the golf course. It just fits in beautifully with what Hans and Faxon have done to the golf course.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Pretty good effort right there. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Well, for such a strong man, weak putt.
Now I'll have to make this just to avoid making Michael Dublé. Frank, it has been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey. Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but
It can play a little longer because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dog leg. Just go point A and then point B.
that's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
That will be a great look at birdie. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. On to the finishing hole here at TPC Boston. What can we expect, Frank?
Drive down the left side, and then it's all about the second shot.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Final drive of the day, and makes it a good one in the fairway. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Third round coverage comes your way tomorrow on EA Sports. For Frank Nobilo and our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship. Great lie. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. Frank, the TPC Boston really starts to show its teeth here in the fifth hole.
Yeah, beautiful hole. That green up ahead, though, there's three different sections. Obviously, the easy section is that middle one where it just pokes out to the left.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Birdie try up next. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from three different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putt.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. All right, Frank, now to the sixth hole. It's a 465-yard par 4. What are the keys?
Well, it's framed beautifully by the trees just in front of the tee, so you know exactly where you're trying to go down there. Two little bunkers on the right if you stray a little right, and if you stray a little left, you might just make it to the water.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Right in the fairway, and 180 yards from here. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up.
Really. This is an awkward length.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and fill it up. This is a pretty sizable par 5 here, Frank, the 7th.
But it's reachable. There's some mounds down there. If you keep it down the right side, hopefully that tee shot can kick it a little forward. And then that green, angled at about 45 degrees, very reachable.
Good drive, Frank. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice, strong breeze. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Not quite where he was aiming, but still enough room to get it up and down. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
And he makes it for par. On to the 8th hole, Frank. Nice par 3.
Yeah, this is where the accurate iron player will definitely get an advantage over the field.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
How did that not go in?
Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Frank, this is just an embarrassing performance.
There's no crying in golf, Rich.
Frank, I love a hot dog and a soda at the turn. How hard is it to take a giant bite out of this 9th hole? Looks tough.
It is. Everything sort of bends where those two bunkers are, and they're sort of 350 yards to get past that. And there's an annoying little bunker that's about 30 yards short of this green. So you have to be precise with both the first and the second shot.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. He needs this for par. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Good putt. Frank, the great thing about TPC Boston, it generates fireworks. It's that kind of course, and we saw it today.
Yeah, and you can compare yourself, or you just have, with the best in the game, because they play there every year.
No doubt about it, my friend. And for all of us here at EA Sports, alongside my partner Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying, until next time. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Deutsche Bank Championship.
Now, this game is all about variables, right? Rich, if you hit into a bad lie, it completely changes the nature of the next shot. When the ball sits up like that, it is just liberty of choice now.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Frank not close, but not bad either.
You can always make the odd 20-footer, and that's exactly how far they are away. Oh, How did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Score that. Birdie. Second shot. Good look at the green. Frankie's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
So a tester from 4 feet. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Oh my goodness, he just missed that. And that was almost tap-in distance. He's made it. Frank, the 17th here at TPC Boston underwent quite a radical change.
Yeah, that renovation and that redesign that they did, it changed the character of the hole, but they still kept that big mound in the middle of the green. So that second shot is still punishing if you misjudge it.
And players nursing the lead, they might want to think about playing it safe down the right side, but if you're trying to make up some ground, you could try to fly the church pews that divide the fairway into 2 sections, and that would give you a nice short wedge in.
Yeah, give you a short wedge in, but really the risk, is it worth it?
This is a good-looking shot. Wouldn't say he's ecstatic, but not unhappy either.
24 feet. There'll be a lot of players much further away than that on this hole.
Frank, I'm sure it feels good to get some red numbers on the card, but this tournament is probably too far out of reach at this point.
No question.
Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston has generated a lot of buzz through the years, hasn't it?
It has, and those changes have just made this finishing hole so much better. The fact that they've narrowed up the front of the green, they've made that left side more severe. Now you can't bail out on the left. If you do, it's an awful little pitch or even a putt up the hill.
The addition of that hot bunker, Frank, how has that changed the hole?
Well, if you stray off the tee or find one of those bunkers with your tee shot, you really have to be aware of exactly the distance that little pot bunker is away. Because if you just sort of whack it out of the bunker and lay it up there, you find the next bunker, then you're in trouble.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Yeah, that was just begging there for a good putt.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Wow, almost fell within just a few inches of dropping. Could use this one. This is for par. Did the job right there. That'll put a wrap on our final round coverage for all of us at EA Sports. I'm Rich Lerner.
We'll see you next time.
TV?